Keeping your heart in good shape is critical for maintaining a healthy lifestyle, but sometimes you might need a little extra cardiac care. UofL Health has devised a team to specifically target and treat cardiogenic shock. It's the first team like this in Kentucky, and they're based out of the UofL Heart Hospital. Cardiogenic shock is a life-threatening emergency, and there are nearly 50,000 cases of it across the U.S. every year. We're joined by UofL Health's Dr. Anita Bhatia today to talk about this special team. Dr. Bhatia, thank you so much for being here and joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to talk about yet another regional first for the University of Louisville Heart Hospital.
That's a fantastic accomplishment, but first we kind of want to start with cardiogenic shock. Explain for our viewers what that means, what it is.
Okay, so basically it is the first team ever in the state of Kentucky, and we launched it in June of 2022. Cardiogenic shock is a life-threatening emergency, like you said, and it happens because of the inability of the heart to do its work. It's a pump, but when it forgets to pump that blood and it's unable to, or it fails to pump that blood to the various organs of the body, the brain, etc., all the organs develop a shutdown and go into shock from lack of blood supply, lack of oxygen there. And so they go into this shock phenomena, the mortality of which is very high. Only 50% of the patients make it out of here. And it is the inability, and most of the common causes for this is basically a massive heart attack.
Yeah.
And we just have a 90-minute window from the time we diagnose this to the time that we manage it. And a multidisciplinary team approach is the key to manage the time.
Why is that, and why is it so crucial to have many people helping manage that time?
Okay, so basically the moment you decide that there is a cardiogenic shock, the shock team gets activated. And the team consists of 4 important experts: the interventional cardiologist, the heart surgeon, the heart failure surgeon, the heart failure cardiologist, and the cardiac intensivist. And all of them get on a conference call to find an action plan for this particular patient, which is specific to this patient. So they collaborate together, they work together. You have to be all together at that moment to talk and discuss the patient and find out which is the best device to use. There are multiple devices that one can use, but which is the right one for the right patient? And that's the decision that has to be made by shared understanding and by shared decision making. And that's where the multidisciplinary team comes in. It's just akin to an aviation industry catastrophe. When a pilot needs to land, he needs people immediately in the tower house to tell him how to do it. So more than 4 or 5 people helping him, and that's what helps him make a safe landing. And this is just as critical as that.
Dr. Bhatia, thank you so much for being here with us today, sharing about the team at Heart Health, fantastic work that you all are doing over at UofL Health. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me again.